Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am consumer debt free, currently working on my school loans, and I'm trying to save as much money as possible. This video is gonna be a little different. It's kind of gonna be like a story time, just like I did with my savings, like my whole history of savings. So this one is gonna be based on my Heartland loan because I feel like I've been talking a lot about Nelnet and not that much of Heartland, which I'd rather have Heartland than Nelnet because Heartland doesn't do me dirty, meaning like it doesn't trick me or, come up with different interest every month. It's like consistently going down once I pay it. Okay, so I did like I honestly did this like for me and like when I have kids and like I want to show them, like I want to remember the history behind it so they don't make the same mistakes that I made. So I thought I would just show this in general, just for anyone who's like in college, about to be in college. If you're a parent with kids, sometimes it's better to hear from someone else than your own parents. I know for me personally, I didn't have this because my mom did graduate and go to college in the United States, but it was like all new to her, so she paid out of pocket. So she didn't really know anything about this. Okay, so anyway, besides that, this is gonna be like my school loan history for Heartland. This is what I'm saying. If you haven't seen my week 1 check-in, I showed you the stencil I've been using from what is it called? Heartland. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find this. Okay, here it is. Okay, so if you haven't seen my week 1 check, and I talk about this stencil that I got from Erin Condren, and I do love the stencil, but I don't recommend it with her markers because in order to do this, I use this marker, and it does not look cute, guys. And then it just doesn't look cute. It just doesn't. It smudges. Like, I don't like it, but I do recommend like Papermate markers. They don't smudge at all. Okay, so besides the point, I broke it down into like categories. So basically my Heartland loan, which I just discovered is actually a Perkins loan. And the United States, I guess, doesn't do that anymore. They like cut it off in I think it was like in 2017 or something. If anything, I'll do a voiceover. But yes, they cut it off in 2017, so it doesn't really exist anymore. So they're like, the ones who did get this, they're like fading out. But it's basically a Perkins loans is basically like for low income families that they gave it to through your FAFSA. They gave it through your FAFSA to low income families. The Senate was supposed to come up with a new plan after taking the Perkins loans away, but nothing ever happened. So unfortunately, this is not available to low income families anymore. And it's a subsidized loan. So basically I graduated from college in 2014 of May, and my university, which is Syracuse, financed me $8,000 with my package to like attend the school. So I received a letter. It wasn't always through Heartland. The first company it happened was through Campus Product and Services, and this payment was supposed to be quarterly for $256. So basically I borrowed $8,000 with the interest and everything. I would pay $2,214.88. So in total, I would have to pay back $10,214.88 at 5% interest. And the interest didn't start until I started paying the loan back. So what happened was I had a student deferment because I joined Teach for America in 2014. So once I graduated college, in my senior year of college, I applied for Teach for America and I got in. So once I graduated that same summer, I went to training and I got a job in the DOE. So I was in technically Teach for America for 2 years. You have to do the 2 years to be in the program. So I was there from 2014 to 2016. So technically in 2016 I was supposed to have graduated, but I had a principal who had me like put me in a program where I could attend Hunter College and take free courses through the Department of Education. So I extended my graduation and I didn't actually graduate until 2017. So this whole Heartland loan was pushed back into 2017, which I'm very fortunate. Like if you're a teacher, sometimes there's programs out there that the school can put you in for free, and you get credit. You get college credit for it. So I didn't. I would have had to pay out of pocket the extra classes I needed to graduate with my master's, but I honestly just waited. I didn't care that I didn't graduate in 2016 as long as I wasn't paying for these classes. So I got free classes and I graduated with my master's. Okay, so then in 2017 in February, the companies changed, so it went from Campus Product Services to Heartland ECSI, which I honestly don't know what that stands for, but yeah. So now, since it changed companies, this was now a monthly payment of $86 per month. Now, I didn't officially start paying this loan until July. It's like August. No, you're right. I'm right. I'm going crazy, guys. So I didn't have to officially start paying until August 10th of 2017, but I decided to send my first payment on July 10th of 2017. Now, these are the mistakes I've made because I didn't know. So with this loan, no interest was occurring when it was deferred. So it was still a beautiful $8,000. So I didn't pay anything for about 3 years, nothing, which is so dumb because I had a full-time job. I don't know, 2014 to 2018, I was so reckless with my money. I was just spending. I wasn't really saving. I don't know what I was doing. I got into credit card debt, so I was just a hot mess. So I kind of understand why I wasn't paying towards the loan, but if I would have known the facts now of like how school loans work, how interest works, and I could rewind time, I would have definitely started paying sooner rather than later. So that was the first mistake I made. I had a full-time job and I wasn't paying anything towards my loans. I could have still paid and it still wouldn't have interest, because it was student deferred, but I could have held the money to myself, and once that payment was due, I could have had the money already saved up to pay it all like straight, and wouldn't have to pay any interest. So that was a mistake I made. The second mistake I made was I was only paying the minimum. So right here, I put like a little history, so in July I paid 86, and then in August I paid another 86, and then so July to February. So July 2017 to February 2018, 8 months, I was only paying the minimum. And from that minimum, only $53 went to the principal, and the interest was $32.97. So I wasn't even making a dent in this for 8 months, guys. 8 months, which is ridiculous. Then I was like, you know what, I'm paying 86. What's another couple of coins to my payment? So I increased it to 100, so it could be a clean, beautiful 100 number. So from March 10th to July 10th, I paid 100. So now $68 went to the principal and $31 went to interest, which still wasn't making a dent. Then I got more serious with myself, and I increased it to 128. The reason why I did 128 was that because at this time, which was August 10th, 2018, my interest was about $28. So I was like, you know what, 100 would go to the principal and 28 would just be to interest. So at least my loan would decrease by 100 every month. So that's what happened. Then in February of 2020, I decided to increase my payment to $360 because I had already finished paying off my credit cards. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take that money that I paid for my credit cards and put it towards my school loans. So I did with Nelnet, I increased it to 400, and with Heartland I went to from 128 to 360. So now the principal was getting 336 and the interest was only 23. And now what I'm doing is I'm paying 625 to this. So basically I took 200 from my Nelnet and gave it to my Heartland because I just want to be done with my Heartland, even though I love this loan. I don't love this loan, but like if it was from Nelnet to Heartland, I would prefer Heartland loan. So now the principal gets $606 and my interest is only $18. By the time I'm filming this video, my interest has actually dropped down to $14. So that's even better. Every time I pay more towards my loan, my interest drops like a couple of dollars. So the third mistake I did was I didn't do a deep dive like I have with my Nelnet. If I would have like investigated more from 2014 to 2017, like how this loan worked and the advantages of like saving up and paying it all when my first payment was due, I definitely would have like taken it more seriously, but I didn't. So if you take out one thing from this video, it's that if you're in college, if you just graduated from college, if you're doing a non-for-profit organization like Teach for America, or I know there's another teaching thing out there, investigate your school loans. Like really look at the letters they sent you, look online, look at YouTube videos, and see how to even start investigating your school loan, and if interest is occurring right now, if it's subsidized, unsubsidized. Just like take a look. I know it's overwhelming, but honestly, you'd rather be informed than uninformed of your school loans and how it is working, even if you don't even know, because this was all happening whether I liked to know it or I didn't. So yes, this is my school loan history on Heartland. Hopefully this helps someone out there. If anything, it's just, to share my story on my Heartland loan and things I would have changed if I would have known better. I'm definitely gonna, when I have kids, which I'm already 27, so like in the future, I'll definitely like let them know the pros and cons of like going away, staying in state, if they do have a loan. Yeah guys, I hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I do have a Nelnet history, which is a little bit more like less intense, just because like it's just Nelnet really didn't give me letters. Heartland did. Like Heartland always kept me informed. Nelnet was just like, it was just like a hot mess, guys. Anyway, yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.